All right, everyone. Welcome to this day's edition of whatever the show is going to be titled. We still haven't decided on a title for it. It is Friday, March 20th, 2020, day 4 of the coronavirus shutdown. I'm Mr. Buse, broadcasting to you from my headquarters, if you can call it that, in the basement of my abode. Anyways, today we're going to have a sit-down interview digitally, of course, once again, hashtag social distancing, with Miss Boccumini from the English department. We're going to talk about TV shows, whether they're considered literature, what books she's reading, and whether or not peanut butter is considered a vegetable. All right. We are live with one of Solorio's English teachers, Miss Boccumini. Can you introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Miss Boccumini, teaching 9th grade, 11th grade English, hanging out on my couch.
Great. So, quick question before we move on. I always thought that your name had one C in it.
No, it has two.
It has two C's in it.
Yes, actually, when I lived in Italy, they taught me how to pronounce my name for the first time. It's actually Boccumini. Boccumini, because the two.
Boccumini.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Tell us what's been the most challenging part of your shutdown so far. This is day 3. Things are starting to get a little bit stale, maybe.
It
might have lost its novelty.
Yeah, I'm a little bored. I won't lie. I'm not able to communicate with many students, which is kind of sad. Trying to see, what people are up to. And I only have some people, responding to my Google form, which is kind of sad. But otherwise, just being in the house, it's boring. There's nothing really to do except sit on my couch.
If you were a student right now, how often would you be filling out that Google form?
Oh, all the time.
Every hour?
I'd be on my computer checking every post on Google Classroom, checking my email every minute of the day.
Yeah, right.
In between Netflix shows, probably.
Great. Yeah. What Netflix show are you watching right now?
Currently I'm watching All American.
Can we get a little preview of the Netflix show?
It's a show about football, like teenagers in high school.
Football, which kind of football? Football with
like
football or
Americano.
Football? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Americano football.
Yes,
Yeah.
Americano football. The one, where you throw the ball.
Where you throw the ball, right.
To be honest, I'm watching the 2nd season and I forgot everything from the 1st season, but I think it has to do with a student who moved in with his coach to go to this better football school, and he's really good at football, and it's a lot of drama.
Okay. So if a student, let's say here's my question. I'm trying to come up with this question on the fly.
Okay.
Which is I've heard, some people have said, TV stories are stupid. TV stories, you can't learn anything from them. TV stories aren't art. What do you think about that? Is TV less than in terms of an art form?
No, of course not. Writers write TV. They write scripts, right? I mean, I guess it depends on the show. But even so, even if it's just for entertainment, I don't think, I don't think it's lesser at all.
Well, can something go ahead?
Creation. There's always a little lesson.
Yeah.
Wordplay.
Yeah. So, I mean, even if something's just for entertainment, is it ever just for entertainment?
No. I mean, any TV show is a story, right?
What about reality TV?
Yeah, I'm not a big reality TV person. But I mean, I guess it does teach you a lesson about how humans act in certain situations, humans being humans.
So if I go and watch an entire season of The Bachelor, I'm one of your students. I go and I watch an entire season of The Bachelor. Should I put that in my Google form?
Yeah, totally. Because you can learn a lot about human behavior in The Bachelor. Like what happens when you set 50 girls against each other for one man's love and attention.
Did it ever turn out good, or is that automatically?
What?
The lesson's pretty clear there, which is that people don't leave friends, right?
I feel like it's like Lord of the Flies, like man's inhuman. Okay. Man. Like civilization, destroying itself.
So the basic takeaway is, if you don't want to read Lord of the Flies and do the Cliff Notes or Spark Notes, just go watch The Bachelor.
Yes, I think probably.
Great.
Probably.
Okay, so we're going to move into the kind of end of the interview. I've got 4 pretty quick questions for you. Number 1, what's your favorite book that you read recently or are reading right now?
Ooh, well, recently, what I'm reading right now, it's kind of far away and I don't want to go get it. But recently I read Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. And it is Victorian literature, so it's very confusing, but it is also really entertaining, as much as the 1800s can be. Again, humans being humans, except in the Victorian era, which I think is quite interesting.
Would you rather live 2018 or Victorian era England?
Why are you saying 2018? What's 2020?
Because I feel like 2020, the answer right now has kind of got to be a.
I was going to say either way, there are plagues, right?
2020's got a little bit of a rough start.
Yes, it does. It does. 2018, yeah, okay. I don't know. Maybe the Victorian age.
Okay.
There were no TVs or phones.
We've got a little recurring feature on the show called Ask Science. So the Ask Science question for today.
Oh, God.
Is peanut butter a vegetable?
Oh, well, it's protein. Are peanuts? I think, peanuts are grown in the ground.
I think they come out of the ground. Do they grow on trees?
I think they do grow on trees.
Sometimes they're dusty, though. Like the peanut shells are dusty. So I feel like they have to be.
Maybe they are but they're not, you don't like dig them up, do you?
I don't know. But also, if it's coming off a tree, it's a fruit. And if it's coming out of the ground, it's a vegetable. I don't know if that's true. That's what I'm telling myself. That's what I've been telling myself for 30 years.
Because tomatoes are technically a fruit.
Right. And you don't dig them up.
Correct. Damn, I don't know. That's a really good question. Do I have to know the answer?
I mean, if you don't know the answer, you get to make the answer.
I think that they're probably, I think nuts is its own category, no?
Great. So not a vegetable. Peanut butter is not a vegetable.
Correct. But it is not healthy. It's still healthy for you. It's protein.
Right.
They're not vegetables. I don't think.
And so so I learned also bread is not a vegetable.
Bread is definitely not a vegetable.
And also chicken is not vegetarian. That one I learned from Mr. Beer.
Yes, no, chicken is not vegetarian. Chicken is also essentially poison.
Okay.
Because, if you don't cook it, you die. So
that's a good point.
Yes.
I never thought about that.
Yes, it really is.
Okay. So for the last question of the show, I want you to pass the questions on. What question would you want students to answer, or the next person I have on my show to answer, which will be, if everything goes as planned, Mr. S. Barnett.
Ooh, does it have to be a science question?
It can be Ask Science. It could be an Ask Math. It could be an Ask History. It could be a question about, fashion. Mr. Barnett wears pretty nice clothes. He might be able to answer some things.
Oh, my goodness. This is like a high stakes thing.
You also pass it along to the students?
Yeah, I think I'll pass it along to the students.
Okay.
Because I can't think of anything good or funny.
Okay. You don't want to ask about where he buys his glasses? Does he wear glasses? I think Mr. Barnett.
If I know S. Barnett, which I don't, I would say he probably gets Warby Parker glasses.
I think he seems like a Warby Parker type.
Yeah. If
Like,
he doesn't, then that's what happens when you make assumptions. But I'm gonna guess Warby Parker.
okay, well there we have it. We have a bet going. Is it Warby Parker or is it not on Mr. S. Barnett's face? And
Yes.
whoever wins is buying the other person Chipotle.
Yes. Right. Perfect.
Well, thank you for being on the show, Miss Boccumini. I hope you enjoy Great Expectations and your Netflix watching.
Thank you.
Any TV show recommendations for the students?
All Americans, pretty decent, I must say. That's really all I've been watching. I watched The Avengers last night. And that's
in-game or end-match?
I won't lie. I didn't have my glasses on. I just chose one of them, so I don't know which one it was.
Yeah. I also fell asleep. So. They're all the same. They're all pretty good, but they're all the same.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Boccumini. Have a great day.
Hughes.
And stay safe. All right.
Happy quarantine.
Bye. All right, students and lost strangers on the internet, thanks for watching today. Tomorrow, Mr. S. Barnett will be joining to talk to us about reactions to the COVID-19/coronavirus outbreak and putting his own little special blend of history and psychology onto that. Until then, let me know if you have any questions you'd like for me to ask him. Send them in through the Google form, email, or down below in the comment box. Don't forget, keep on reading, keep those pencils sharp, be excellent to one another, relax a little bit, and stay safe. Signing off for now, this is Mr. Buse.